Look at this. I love the energy. Look at this. Wow. This is a cornucopia of water features. I love that heron, as long as it's a dead. What's the story behind the tilapia, Mark?
A lot of string algae control. It's just natural string algae control.
Now there's your string algae that is natural. Go ahead, throw it in there. And there they are taking the string algae apart. 2 ferry trips in 2 months. You're the ferry. So Mark, where are we?
Portsmouth, Rhode Island.
Portsmouth, Rhode Island. Look at this. Oh, it's not running.
Bad thing over the years. That's the teaser for what's coming this fall.
Wow, this is great. So this was where you worked as a college student and you ended up buying the joint.
Yes.
That is quite impressive. Oh, what a fateful decision. Look at this. I love the energy. That is awesome. How you doing?
Hey,
I'm gonna give you a hug for that. And there's a little troublemaker. You going out with us today, buddy? Yeah. I like it. So introduce us to your team here.
Well, this is one of the hardest workers. This is my son, Gavin.
That's right. Hey, Gavin, one smart fellow, he felt smart. Yeah, you did that last night. You didn't do it. You've had it for going on 20 years. What year for the business?
I want to say they were here for at least 20 years before that, but it was just an old farm store. And so,
when there used to be farms out here.
Yeah, all the land development around us used to all be farms. So Agway as a core was a farm supply store with a little bit of pet and a little bit of garden. And then started to transfer more into a garden center.
Retail and
retail. They always did retail, but it was more geared towards
farmers. So here's the first pond that we're seeing with a nice tropical lily, some beautiful koi, beautiful waterfalls. I love the half-stacked plate urn here. Wow, that is cool. Well, so the front of the store doesn't have a running water feature, but right here at the entrance you do.
Yeah, we do.
That is awesome. How long has this pond been in here?
We've had a pond here since about 12, 15 years now, but it used to go from both sides.
Okay.
But then this actually last November, it was time for an upgrade. So we ripped it all out.
Well, it looks fantastic. Well, let's go see the team in here.
Hello.
Welcome to Domina's Agway.
I'm going to give you a hug.
How's it going? Good?
I love it. Yes, I love my job. So this is fantastic. How long have you been here, Deb?
I've been here 11 years.
Nice. Yeah. And yourself?
2.
Really?
Yep. The oldest and the newbie.
Okay. Fantastic. It's Paul, huh? How you doing, Paul? Good to see you, buddy. All right. Hey, the waterfall looks good up there. Is this the guy that does them all?
He built them all.
Okay, and then who's this?
Jerome the phone.
Jerome the this woman. And then here's the big boss back here, right? This is great.
Name's Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
That's all I get.
Hey, Cameron. Hello. Is this Dad? Hi, Dad. The accountant, right? Yes.
The real boss is home in bed. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Sean. Nice to meet you. Wow. So you got a team of about a dozen or so?
Actually, we're probably about 19 on the table.
Wow. Okay, with the retail and the construction, and then. So how much space do you got?
About 3,000 square feet of retail floor between retail and the greenhouse.
And Paul, how much on the pond side of the business?
6.
Okay. And how long have you been here, Paul?
This will be my 20th season.
Wow. Hey, that's pretty good.
Sean was here even longer. Sean was here before we bought the store.
Okay.
So, Sean, you were
About 25 years.
Wow. So you were through the transition from a farming place to a retail garden center and pond shop.
Absolutely.
Very cool. Wow, this is fantastic. Hey, we got Elizabeth here. We've got Mom. Well, I think that where you're sitting is perfect.
Welcome. I love it.
So this is the better half, right, Mark?
absolutely.
Look at this. Wow. This is a cornucopia of water features. So is it always changing around a little bit? Because it looks,
touching up something.
it looks pretty darn good. Wow, I love that heron. As long as it's a dead, you know. So Mark, this is kind of an always changing display area, right?
So this area is always evolving, always expanding. So this area here, we're kind of hitting targets. So this is roughly an 8x11 with some bells and whistles, but this is kind of the biggest you can go with that kit. So we're trying to match that up to let somebody see exactly what it would look like in their backyard and try to experience what it's like to have a pond. So,
yes. So, you know, you've got a mechanical skimmer here, you've got a biofalls up there, you have a spillway, which is an option, you know, on here. You probably have 6, 7, 8,000 pounds of stone, underwater lights. What would it all kit and caboodle go from Domino's?
The stripped down pond put in, this is about a $7,500.
Not bad.
Having the options of lighting and plants and things like that, it can go up.
Maybe 10, so 75 to 10. So it's very similar to a price to a hot tub for fish instead of people. Good, all right, so that's kind of the main display here. Then we have a pondless over here, right?
So this is kind of middle ground, pondless waterfall. Pondless waterfalls can go from very small to 150 feet long.
Yes.
But this nice little size here fits in most backyards, and it's kind of my favorite size.
Yes.
And that starts in the $4,500 range.
That is not bad. For that in your backyard, under $5,000, and you hear that sound. Okay, cool.
So as we go around, we do hardscapes, and we did the patio scene because we wanted everybody to really
Feel like they're in their backyard.
Exactly. And so that's where this kind of played around. But then as we're coming through, we wanted to be able to show as many different features as we could in a small space.
Right.
So then we went into our little entry-level pondless waterfall. It's a smaller scale, not as many bends and curves, but it's a nice little entryway. And that starts in the $2,500 range.
That's amazing. So someone could put a small little fountain like this in their backyard, a little pondless waterfall for under $3,000. So there's an aqua basin in here, a liner, you're probably about a dozen stones, and then your waterfall spillway up on the top.
Absolutely.
And then you get into some of the cool fountainscapes that you have with the architectural walls and the stacked slate urns. Even the butterflies come. That's pretty cool. Indoors with the butterflies. I love it. So what are these? Talk a little bit about these.
So these stacked slate urns and the walls and the bowls themselves, this is where the artistic flair comes in, and Paul and the crew start really playing. So it all depends on, as far as cost of these, I'd say at bare bone minimum, they start in the $5,000 range, but can really go up on how, that's why we love this product, because it's so versatile.
Yep, it's always unique in how you put them in, how the artist designs it.
Absolutely.
So this is, we got an architectural wall spilling into a pondless waterfalls here. Very cool. And then of course you have all of the products over there. So this is kind of where customers might come, and you can actually sit and do some designs here with them, right? And they can actually feel what it's like to live the aquascape lifestyle.
And it makes a great office in the wintertime.
Yeah, it really does, because you feel like you're in the summer.
My laptop all day long.
Oh my gosh, and getting to survey over this. Not a bad setup. Wow. Ooh, even a Victoria. Wow, that's cool. Some great blooms. I love doing this stuff. Wow, look at all of their aquascape fish retailing systems here. All centrally plumbed, all filled with fish. So where's the tilapia? You sell these for $16 each? What's the story behind the tilapia, Mark?
A lot of string algae control. It's just natural string algae control. A lot of customers, we can use algicides. In our region, we just get a lot of string algae. And so if you have large koi, they eat it aggressively and we don't have to worry about it. However, not everybody has big koi or don't want to use algicides. So it's a natural algae control, but they're like piranha to string algae. And so you can throw a few of these in there early in the spring and let them go the season. The only downfall is you have to have the heart of not...
unless you're going to catch them. Unless you catch them when it gets cold, they kind of pass out.
Exactly.
Yeah. But you know what? It's a way to keep an ecosystem in balance.
Absolutely.
Well, there's your string algae that is natural. Go ahead, throw it in there. There they are taking the string algae apart. So this is actually how Aquascape makes money. We sell the products for people to maintain and build ponds. And the reason that I do these vlogs is to promote the lifestyle, but at the end of the day, hopefully I give enough information that people will be able to support Aquascape in return by choosing Aquascape and the branded products that we use to build these incredible ecosystem water features. And you can just see how Marc's business, how successful it is. You know, 2015, the number 5 certified Aquascape contractor in the world, and you can see why. Look at this, look at the displays here that they have. You know, an Aquascape spillway bowl going into a beautiful pond here with all of these fish. I mean, just look at how natural this looks, and it's very difficult to build something indoors. So here you can see the spillway bowl doubles as a filter with the water hyacinth in it. And look at a little touch, putting in a heron. What a gorgeous little fountainscape. I really, really like these herons. Who wouldn't want that in their backyard? Just like that. Gorgeous.
My intern started doing his experiment on how to breed tilapia.
Yes.
And now we have them for sale for anybody that doesn't want to use chemicals to control string algae.
So what you do is every year you sell people from this displays.
Yep.
You actually grow them out here. Tilapia, it's treated like an annual, but it's an annual for a fish, and they really devour string algae.
Absolutely.
Okay, so here's some tilapia, guys. It's an interesting thing. So you learned it in Chicago at one of the garden centers, but you can see the tilapia down there along with the koi, and apparently you grow it out here in the back, Marc. You grow these tilapia out. So tilapia is one of the world's most dominant fish. And here they are, and they get sold. And how much do you typically sell a customer?
They're about $15 each, and I'd say 3 to 6 is average.
This is about the average size?
Retail is smaller. These parent stuff.
Okay. We need more places like this. You can't get this on Amazon. You can't get this on the internet. This is a family-run business. They know their products. They know their customers. They can supply them with phenomenal fish and lifestyle training, because when you come here, you see what living the Aquascape lifestyle is all about. For me, this is fun to go out. This is my very first time here. How long have you been dealing with Aquascape, Marc?
Oh, at least 15, 17 years.
So for 17 years, he's been a customer. These vlogs are giving me an excuse to get out and visit all of these customers that I haven't seen, and how they support my business, and this is a great way to support theirs. Hey, fantastic team and gorgeous store that you have here, Marc. You should be very proud.
Thank you.